Today I continued along the road between Nylars and Lobbæk here on Bornholm, and this route passes through large open areas of farmland with long views across the countryside almost the entire way. Compared to some of the smaller countryside roads around the island, this is actually one of the more active roads on Bornholm, so there is usually a steady amount of traffic moving through the area. The landscape itself looked very bright and colorful today. Large green fields stretched out on both sides of the road, and the clear blue sky above made everything feel very open while following the route forward. One thing I noticed during this drive was how smooth and wide parts of the road feel compared to some of the narrower countryside routes nearby. The road curves gently through the landscape, with open farmland continuing far into the distance in several places. There were also small groups of trees and hedges spread throughout the fields, which helped break up the scenery a little as the route continued between the more open sections of countryside. At certain points, the fields almost seemed to roll slightly across the landscape, especially where the road moved uphill and gave longer views across the area around Lobbæk and Nylars. The weather also helped a lot today because the sunlight made the grass and fields look much more vibrant than they probably would on a cloudy day. The green colors really stood out across the landscape while moving through the area. I also liked some of the smaller details along the road, like the isolated trees near the roadside and the farm buildings visible farther away across the fields. Those smaller details help make routes like this feel more natural and lived in instead of just becoming one long stretch of road. Even though this route is fairly simple overall, I still enjoyed filming it because there is something relaxing about following these open roads through the Bornholm countryside while the scenery slowly changes around you. So today's video is a shorter drive between Nylars and Lobbæk, with open farmland, gentle curves in the road, green fields, and clear views across the countryside here on Bornholm. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more places around beautiful Bornholm, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. There is still a lot more to explore, from quiet forests and beaches to small towns, harbors, restaurants, and hidden places all around the island.